Should I turn my light on? I think we have enough light. I hope everyone is doing well. Entertainment purposes only. Celeb reads. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the likes, the shares, and the subscribers. I really, really, really appreciate it. Oops. I had a card fall out. Excuse me. If you are on this channel and you have not checked out those high vibrational channels in the description box, what are you doing on this channel? It's not a channel for you. This channel is only for people that want to elevate in every single way. So check out those high vibrational channels, okay? Let's get straight into it. Oh my goodness. I was actually YouTube surfing when it popped up that Nikki was talking to Armon. But not just Armon, she was talking to Kino Putia too. And then after the call, she called the both of them autistic. Nikki's fucking crazy, but anywho, I was so like, my face turned up, and not in a good way, when I saw that Armon was talking to Nikki on Spaces. Armon is a big flip-flopper, you guys. Just energetically wise, Armon is such a big cloud chaser. It's like, I don't think he knows how to stop cloud chasing. You know, some people who, you know, there's nothing wrong with building a career online or on a social media app. You are blessed enough to do that. You know what I'm saying? You should work hard. You should be proud. But the thing that really rubs me wrong energetically about Armon is he'll do anything, you guys. Like, Spirit is even giving me the fact that if someone approached him with a good enough deal and it actually meant like giving away a part of his energy or even selling his soul, Armon will do it. He will. He's very, very greedy. Okay. Armon has a lot of inner child issues, and that causes him to have a lot of issues with women. Specifically, I feel like he might have problems with his mom. I used to watch Armon a while ago, and I used to really watch Armon. Like, I used to really like his content. I really liked the way he spoke. I liked his jokes. You know, so I would listen to him when I would be like in car rides from like work or back home or anything like that. But yeah, literally, Armon started to act very ignorant, and it all just started to rub me the wrong way. So seeing him on Station Head with Nikki and basically like begging for Nikki, can you unblock me, please? But like, you know, at the same time, she's like, I'll unblock you, but I ain't finna follow your ass. Like, that's exactly what she was saying to him. And I don't, that's why I say he's just a cloud chaser, because I'm not about to sit on Station Head, on the phone, on YouTube, and an interview, and the boat, and the plane, and the train. I'm not about to sit anywhere with a celebrity and just let them talk to me how they want to. That's why I said some people that come on here and do things online, they really want attention from people that they deem to be celebrities or higher than they are on the totem pole. And Armon is definitely one of those people. And I'll tell you, the conversation was definitely giving me energy vampire. You know, and I understand that Nikki maybe wanted to clear the air, but Nikki, once again, I don't know who is around Nikki at this time, and Because it's like she has a couple of people in her ear that tell her to do certain shit. And I've told you guys this in the last reading. I've never picked up Nikki to be the kind of person that will just like not listen to people, because that's rude. But I mean, like, in terms of her own like discernment and stuff like that. You know, I've never known Nikki ever to ever be a person like that, and I'm kind of like weirded out on something that could be going on around Nikki. I feel the need to say, watch your drinks, Nikki. Watch your I know Nikki smokes weed. Watch your blunts. Watch the weed. There's something weird. Like, I feel the need to tell Nikki, like, watch your stuff. Because there's a deeper setup going around Nikki. Like, she just finished a great tour and made so much money that your head will explode. But there's something off, you guys. There's something off. But anyways, I wouldn't be shocked if Armon is still communicating with Cardi B. I'm going to pull a couple cards, but energetically, I wouldn't be shocked if they're still communicating, or him and Cardi will communicate again. Because like I said, this is a man who is just, he'll do anything for attention. And like, I never known Armon to be that much of an attention mogger until recently. I've seen him online and some of his pictures. I'm like, since when has Armon started posing with no clothes on? And like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Armon never been posing without clothes on. Now all of a sudden he got no clothes on. Okay, you trying to get that attention when you start posing with no clothes on. You feel me? Yeah, Seven of Cups. This is funny. This is why I said there was a weird energy throughout the whole conversation. And this Seven of Cups just confirms exactly what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like there could have been substances involved. Like, I feel like Armon might... Excuse me. Delusional, okay? Delusional, but there's something here about substances. Whether it's alcohol, weed, or pills of some kind. Like, that whole conversation, Spirit is telling me that whole conversation, everybody was kind of fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Armon was a little twisted. Nikki was a little high. Like, that's what Spirit is showing me. Sorry, okay? Because people love their extras, I guess you should say, right? They're extras. But in a sense, Armon is a little delusional with the Seven of Cups, because I feel like in Armon's head, he gives himself these big, grand... Hold on. Oh boy, I'm channeling hard if I'm sneezing. Hold on. Ooh, Jesus, bless me. Okay, so Armon is really into like dreaming of something that he wants. I guess you could say the word manifesting, but with the Seven of Cups, it's more so like thinking of the things you want and the way you want desired situations and desired outcomes to go. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie when I say I feel like, hold on, I have to sneeze again. Oh my gosh, give me a second. I'm sneezing hard this reading. Hold on. Hold on. It is so rare for me to do this, you guys. Oh my God. And I have chills. And I'm not sick. Woo! Armon be reading tarot, don't he? That's why I'm sneezing. Okay, sorry, because I was like, why am I sneezing like this during a reading? But Armon does read tarot cards. That's probably why I'm sneezing. Um, yeah, look, with the Knight of Swords on the back of the deck, Armon is obsessed with being in Nikki's good graces again, to the point where it's actually kind of creepy. And I feel like Nikki knows that. That's why she was like, no, I'm not finna follow your ass, but I'll at least unblock you. You know, it's funny how Nikki had Carisha begging to get unblocked. Erica Banks was online looking fucking stupid. She got blocked, bothering Nikki for a damn feature. All these other people, Lotto, everybody, like, why y'all all out here on these streets getting blocked by Nicki Minaj and having to beg to get unblocked? Y'all are so freaking weird. And that's why Nicki sometimes acts the way she acts, because it's like, oh, you're going to say I'm weird? Well, look at how these other people act. And that's true. You know, I completely understand that. The switch up is real, you know, and I feel like Cardi B got wind of this. Like, there's some of Cardi B's energy in this. Because remember, she invited Armon to her last 3 birthday parties? 4 birthday parties? Something like that. Or Armon was all up in Cardi's face and everything. So, I wouldn't be shocked if Cardi tried to say something, either to Armon or send someone. Ooh, I'm gonna drink some water. Armon, whatever spiritual stuff you're using, you need to do more research. Because something about whatever kind of spiritual stuff Armon is doing, like in his own time, it's confusing him with the 7 of Cups. There's something about some entity. Okay, that's why I told y'all Armon is the kind of person, he will give up a piece of his energy, or Armon is the kind of person, he will sell his soul for fame. With that 7 of Cups, that's a very distorted energy. That's distorted reality, you guys. The 7 of Cups is basically about almost being stuck mentally and emotionally, along with the Knight of Swords. That's not good. You don't want to see these 2 cards in a reading. If Armon was my client, right, I'd be like, why do you go back and forth so much in your head? Why don't you give your brain a break? Why don't you give your emotions a break? Relax. Yeah, if Armon was my client, I would ask him, why the hell are you not relaxing? You need to calm your ass down. That's what I would tell Armon. Ooh, hold on. Ooh. Let me drink some water. But yeah, y'all, that's why I put that in the title. Armon is fake as fuck, because he is. He's very self-serving. Especially with the 7 of Cups, he's like, okay, now I want to do this to get more clout. I'm going to do this to get more clout. And then I'm going to do this. You see how it's a snake, it's a dragon, it's a money, it's a plane, a train, a bird, a dragon, a castle. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he's always in this state of, how do I get more famous? How do I get more money? How do I get more clout? Like, hello, can you go sit your ass down somewhere? You know, like I said, I understand being a hustler, but the way it comes off with Armon, and I feel like once, like in a few years, he'll start to notice how much him acting like this has affected him. I feel like he'll have more fallouts with more people, and then he'll also try to like build other relationships with other so-called celebrities, so that he can feel closer to a goal here. There's some sort of goal that I feel like Armon is kind of like, I'll be damned if I don't reach my goal. And there's nothing wrong with being determined. In this life, in this world, you need determination, okay? You do, 100 billion%. I agree with that. Armon is a very determined person, and he's built a huge-ass platform. But Armon, don't think for a second that these celebrities won't sacrifice you, sweetheart. Ooh. Ooh, 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 Armon. Ooh. Don't you see the way people get taken out in Hollywood? Easy, quickly, fast, swiftly? Armon, you need to be careful who you hang out with. Because I'm telling you, there's some weird energy around Armon, and he could get around somebody who's really grimy, who will really like set him up for something. Especially like in like Cardi B's energy, because Cardi B sets people up. I've told you guys this before on my channel. She pays a lot of people behind the scenes to do a lot of shit. Cardi has already been to court for paying men to beat up a woman that Offset kept having sexual relations with. She's even get shown to do that stuff. So best believe Cardi's still doing it behind the scenes. There is a level of jealousy coming from Cardi through this reading. That's why I said, Armon, don't think these celebrities won't take you up out of here for their own benefit. And then they'll reap the rewards of your soul. I'm telling you. It's as clear as day. Armon's ancestors are trying to help him, but he's very big-headed. Armon, you're going to have to bring that down. So you could listen clearly. With the Seven of Cups, he's not listening clearly. These two cards is someone that's not seeing clearly, y'all. You moving so fast, you don't even know if the building you just passed was red or blue. You moving so fast, you don't even know what you got going on that day for real. And jealous competition, Armon. Be careful. Jealous competition is here as well. Other jealous bloggers are here as well. So don't hang out with every blogger, because there's a lot of envy. And when people get really envious, they start to do things without even their own knowledge. When people are ran by jealousy and envy, even if they don't notice it, they'll start to either think weirdly or just maybe act weird, or even just straight up do jealous stuff to you, sabotage you, because they feel like they can. Okay, so Armon, tread lightly in this situation. Get grounded. Stop bothering Nikki. You should kind of watch out for Cardi, because I'm telling you, her energy is coming through in this reading, and I feel like Cardi is evil eyeing him. And I wouldn't be shocked if Cardi went above and beyond and actually did some energetic stuff to Armon. I'm telling you. And this energy is kind of creeping me out a little bit. So, Armon, yeah, the 8 of Wands. I'm telling you. Some people, when they catch wind of something, some information, or maybe 2 people linking up or 3 people linking up, well, whatever it is, right? Cardi B is that kind of person when she catches that information, she needs to do something about it. That's what this Knight of Swords. Cardi B is this Knight of fucking Swords. Y'all, I wouldn't be shocked if Cardi B was sitting her ass up on that station head and was listening to every fucking word. I would not be shocked if Cardi B was listening to that station head with Armon and Nikki on it. Wow. The way Cardi's energy just came through is like this Knight of Swords right here, just barreling through. So I just feel the need to say, Armon, watch your back, do what you got to do. The Lovers. I want to say this real quick. Whoever Armon is in a relationship with, there could be something exposed about that too. I don't know if he's like married or engaged or dating someone seriously, but there's something in his relationship he should be careful with as well. Okay, next. All right. We're talking about the Queen Bee. Yep. It's funny how some people come on my channel and they're like, oh, you know, be careful of Beyonce. I'm like, Beyonce got to be careful of the God I serve. Because go look at Beyonce's comment section right now. Since when has Beyonce comment section ever looked even a lick like that, you guys? In Jay-Z's comment section too. In 2020, I had one of the biggest spiritual visions I've ever had. I had lights turned off in the room and the TV turned on. I had a vision that was so strong, and I kept hearing Jay-Z and Beyonce, Jay-Z and Beyonce, Jay-Z and Beyonce. That was in 2020, and I shared that with you guys because 2020 is the year I made this channel. And I shared, I said, hey, Jay-Z and Beyonce are in for it, but also so is all of Hollywood. Because there is a higher up person that's above these celebrities that's losing the power that they thought they once had. It's something about like higher up energies taking over these low vibrational energies. To a point, it is systematic. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of systematic things going on, and the powers that were will try to control whatever they can. But a lot of this, you guys, is because God don't like ugly. And a lot of these people have done a lot of nasty ass stuff to a lot of people. Rest in peace, Liam Payne. I feel the need to say that. My spirit tells me he was definitely set up like Kim Porter, set up like Nipsey Hussle, set up like Whitney Houston, set up. Y'all set up poor Liam Payne, who was already losing his mind. Sadly, he was already going through. I thought about doing a reading on it, but it's just like Liam was already going through like things mentally. Like you can kind of see it like in his eyes and in his face that there was something mentally like not right with him, and he was struggling a lot. And also want to say Zayn from One Direction, he had a really bad drug problem as well. Remember, Zayn was like out here looking crazy at one point. Like he very drugged up. His skin was looking gray. He looked awful. Okay, so I believe something happened to those One Direction boys. I believe something happened to them, and I believe it altered their spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's why people say when you go in the industry, you sell your soul, because things happen to you. People set you up. You end up in situations you never thought you would end up in. Okay, and I really feel like that's what happened to Liam. I don't know, just something in my spirit is making me speak on him and other people. Rest in peace, Aaliyah. Like so many people have been victim to this industry and have been set up. Okay, the Prince, Michael Jackson. I can go on and 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 on about it. Okay, but there's been a couple of instances, and I saw a random video on my YouTube feed. I don't have any Instagram. I don't have Twitter. I don't have TikTok. I don't have any of that stuff. I did have TikTok to do tarot readings, but I kind of got over the energy on TikTok really quick. I was like, yeah, like this energy is weirder than YouTube. And YouTube already be weird and shit and whatever. I got YouTube stalkers, but I saw a video that talked about like Adele and Lizzo when they both got their awards, their Grammys, and Beyonce was sitting in the damn front row. You couldn't miss her, right? With all that blonde hair and shit. You couldn't miss Beyonce. So, especially when Lizzo won the award and Beyonce was in the same category, Lizzo looked terrified, you guys. Please go check out that video. Lizzo, like, she went from like, oh my God, I won the award. And when she looked at Beyonce, she was like, oh my God, I won the award. Like, it was something weird. Like, maybe I shouldn't have won this award or something like that. Like, the whole energy kind of changed. And she literally was like, Beyonce, I dedicate my award. And she started breaking down crying like Beyonce was gonna come on that stage with a belt and whip her like her mama. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then Adele, same shit. Adele got up there, talked about lemonade. Talked about lemonade while Beyonce was sitting up there pregnant with Jay-Z baby. after making lemonade. Stop playing with me. I already told y'all. I'm mad at Beyonce for releasing Lemonade and going back to that man. Beyonce uses the fuck out of her fans. She's not that genuine. She doesn't really talk to her fans. But there is a underlying problem with that as well. And that has a lot to do with Jay-Z and the energy that's around him. But yeah, should I use these cards or should I'm going to use a different deck, actually. You know, I was watching those videos and I was like, what gives Beyonce the jurisdiction, the power of these people saying, oh my God, Beyonce, I got my award, but it's really for you, girl. My award is really for you, girl. I don't give a flying fuck. If I win the Doo-Doo Caca award and it's my award, I'm not dedicating it to nobody else. I don't care who's in front of me. And that to me is like another instance of like selling your energy or selling your soul. Because I would not get on that stage and say nothing about no other person. It would be, thank you, me. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, whoever else, you know, helped me get to that point in my career. And then I also thought, like, let's think deeper about this, right? Because at this past Grammys, Jay-Z was just on the damn stage talking about first of all, he didn't even call Beyonce or my wife. He said this lady. He called Beyonce this lady on the damn Grammy stage talking about why didn't y'all give her the album of the year? Like, why didn't she get the album of the year? Like, like all this crazy ass shit about her not getting like album of the year. And that's why those other celebrities looked almost like petrified and felt like they had to thank Beyonce, even though Beyonce had nothing to do with their careers or their money or how hard they worked. Like, Beyonce had nothing to do with none of that shit. But because she's such a witch, Beyonce is a witch. Beyonce has attacked me multiple times. And this is before I ever started reading Beyonce. Before I ever started reading Beyonce, you guys, Beyonce came to me spiritually 3 times. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. When I think about that, I think about how deep of protection that I have. So I'm not going to bend at will because Beyonce wants to spiritually attack me a couple times. I'm not scared. Greater he that is in me that is in the world. And that's why a lot of these celebrities suffer, because they forget that there is a God greater inside of you than any other person, entity, demon that can walk upon you and try to tell you about your own spirit. Beyonce works with those energies, you guys. I've seen them. It's nothing to play around with. Beyonce's soul, I don't want to say her soul is damned, but I'll be damned. Beyonce, what have you been doing? It's not good, y'all. It's not good what's coming for her. Spirit is saying she's done too much. For people to get on stage and to basically, oh my God, Beyonce, you basically sung my songs and produced my songs, and yeah, it was you. You know, that's some tricky shit right there. And Beyonce is like, I'm getting like domination spells. Like dominating over people, dominating people's energy, making people obsessed to the point of where people see, it's crazy. I'm talking about Beyonce, but the Emperor card came out. And it's like, Spirit wants me to say, like, Beyonce is very in her masculine energy. At first I thought I was looking at Jay-Z, but I'm like, no. Beyonce is a woman, but she definitely has this like intense masculinity that she's developed, dealing with a lot of heartbreak, but also trying to make sure her business stays afloat. And that's why Beyonce's been releasing like hair care, candles. She has a line with Levi jeans now. Um, she's doing so freaking much. She's releasing all these vinyls. Beyonce wants to dominate for as long as she can. And like, I feel like people that haven't thanked Beyonce, or, you know, when they got an award, they didn't like outright give her that praise. I feel like those people, Beyonce would attack them, whether it would be astrally or she make a phone call. But she's very petty. She's very petty, and she got way more petty after being stuck in that marriage. Her Beyonce is one of those women that their marriage, their relationship has made them kind of lose their light in a very sad sense. It's interesting I channeled it like that. But let's see what else comes out. The Hermit, Virgo. Yep. Beyonce has multiple altars. Multiple altars with this Hermit card. Spirit told me to pull out the Hermit card. She has multiple altars that she works with. And you know what's crazy about these altars? I feel like they can be in different parts of the world. Okay, her and Jay-Z, excuse me, I'm stretching. But her and Jay-Z own a lot of properties. And at a lot of these properties, like Beyonce has some sort of shrine, altar, or something at all of these different properties. Or every time they travel, Beyonce brings certain items with her so she can build either like a prayer altar or an offering altar. I am seeing Beyonce like praying at an altar, but at the same time, I do see her eyes turning black. It's a very creepy vision to have, you guys, but this is someone who's been trying to spiritually come for me even before I even read her energy, right? Because that spirit telling me that's how much of a nasty person she seeks domination, even in the spiritual realm. And that's why I got attacked the way I did by her, because I don't know if what I feel like is that when you're close to God, your light is brighter. When you pray, your light is brighter. When you believe, your light is brighter. And I'm a believer, okay? And I believe that that was done to me to make my vibration lower and to make me scared of certain things. And it's just like, no, you can't put no fear in my heart. That's why I said it's important to be determined in this world, because we meet people that act like Beyonce every day. Let's keep it a buck. There are people in your jobs, in your school, that are witches and warlocks. There's a lot of witches. Spirit wants me to talk about, there's so many witches and warlock in this world, your head will spin. Your head will spin. And I have a lot of people who have been witches in my life try to say, well, Tati reads tarot cards. She's a psychic. She does YouTube. But baby, I'm not out here doing things to people. That's the difference in between me and a witch. I'm a healer, sweetheart. And when you're a real healer, a real healer. Okay, none of that fake shit. Because there's a lot of people on this YouTube platform that talk about healing this and healing that, and they can't even heal. I was about to say something crazy. All right, y'all know I got a crazy mouth. But when you embody like a certain light or a certain essence, you really got to be careful. And with the Hermit card, it's like Beyonce's big on energy harvesting. Yes, that's what Spirit is telling me. Thank you. She's big on energy harvesting. So she'll do her best to make sure that she can harvest the energy of anybody, of anything. It could be nature, it could be adults, it could be children. Sorry, not sorry. Beyonce's hands are not clean. And I feel like she's trying to do some like erasing of some energy. But girl, that's not your job, Beyonce. And then that's why Beyonce end up in these situations. Because she's always trying to like erase something or do something that's supposed to set off another spell, to set off this spell, to set off that spell I have over there. And then that spell over there is going to explode in 30 minutes and create a waterfall of energy. And then this one over here, yeah, this one's going to be good. No, I'm telling y'all, that's how Beyonce is, y'all. This woman has multiple shrines, altars. She has other women that work with her in this spell work. And that's why she's been able to cast over this like domination, like obsession energy. Don't get me wrong, she is one of the best entertainers of our time. I'm not slow, but I'm talking about what's going on behind the scenes. A lot of energetic manipulation, okay? A spirit also wants me to tell you, when you get around certain people, when you start to feel some kind of energy, I'm telling you, watch out on how you feel around other people, because there are so many people in this world, you guys, who use energetic manipulation. And she does it heavy. Like, she does it to the point where it's kind of like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, it's almost like that. Like, Beyonce need a friend. Why is it coming out that Beyonce don't got no friends? For real. Like, she doesn't have no friends for real, y'all. She's weird. Like, I feel... Here's my thing about Beyonce. As of recently, when I've had visions of her, she looks really withdrawn. Like her body is there, but her spirit is in a whole nother place. I do pick up some astral projecting. So I'm gonna tell Beyonce, stop trying to astral project into certain situations and people, because something is gonna happen, or it will happen, you guys, that if Beyonce keeps doing all this astral projecting, all this extra shit, playing with these entities, Beyonce, your soul is going to get stuck in a certain dimension. This is a warning. Yeah, look, Eight of Swords right behind that. Beyonce, ooh, ancestors are talking right now. Okay, girl, if you keep playing with these energies and these entities like this, girl, they will snatch you up quicker than you could put some more blonde highlights in that hair, girl. Honestly. So let's actually keep it a buck here. If she actually pays attention to what she's doing. Because that's the biggest problem here. It's almost like she's not paying attention anymore. And once you stop paying attention to where you're going, I mean, she's been not paying attention. But once it gets to the point of where, oh shit, okay, this can be a real ass problem. She already sees that now. But there's really nothing else that she can do. Like, all this extra stuff she's trying to do, there's nothing that she can do. Literally. It's a problem. It's an issue. Oh, well. That's kind of how I feel about it. It's like, oh well, you know, like she's definitely had warnings. That's the issue with her. She's had warnings to, hey, you know, you're not God. None of us are. And there's a lot of things that's coming out. And there's a lot of things that's going to keep coming out that she's had her hands in. A lot. Woo, damn. The energy I just felt just now, almost like a whoosh, like some heat hit my body right now, because this woman has been involved in some treacherous shit, and it's just, damn, Beyonce. That's all I can say. All right, I'm done with this. I don't want to stay in her energy too long. There's a lot of energetic manipulation around her. I just don't want to sit around it too long. So I really appreciate you guys. High vibrational channels, make sure you check those out, okay? And personal reading slots are filling up again, so please make sure you guys hit me up. for personal. I will be dropping more Reiki healing videos. Make sure you guys check out those Reiki videos, okay? Life doesn't start to change until you start to change, right? So check out those Reiki videos. Very, 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 very powerful. I'm very happy to do Reiki videos for you guys. I love doing Reiki healing. It's so soothing. It soothes me. It helps you guys out. So please, 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 please check them out, okay? Because I just love the fact of everybody elevating and everybody feeling good. So I'm gonna check y'all later. Love you.